This is Johannes.
And this is Cinema.
And you are watching Board Gaming Ramblings.
And welcome back to Keep or Cull, where we play our whole collection and decide if you want to keep the games or cull the games.
Sell them out of the collection or keep them there forever.
Forever and ever.
Yes, this is the never-ending series. La, 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 la,
Yes,
la,
it
la,
is.
la. We want to do it in a year. Now it's like year 4.
Yes.
Yay! We didn't get to do it in a year. Of course, we have kept or culled more than 600 games now, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because we are doing it with more games that are coming in as well.
Yes.
So there are still games in the collection, but like it's harder and harder to find games we haven't played and that works in a setting, because many of them are like 6-hour-long train games that you don't really want to play.
Because we have saved them for last.
You're so happy! But there's some games left still that I really want to play. If you want to, let us know. I can like take a picture of like the wall that is most of the original games from the collection that is still not played, because most of that is in the shelf upstairs.
Yes.
So without all of that out of the way, we have 16 games this time as well. So a big pile of games. Some smaller games, some bigger games, some games we haven't played before, some classics, and something in between.
Good mix of everything.
Are you ready? Let's start.
With the best game ever.
Ninja Catfoot upside
it's
down.
upside down.
And the covert action. This is one I think we had before, but I'm not going to continue saying that because you probably haven't seen all the videos. So are you ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Obvious keep. You're never getting rid of it.
Of course.
It's a fantastic
I'm
game.
just doing this for show. I know that you were keeping it.
If you haven't played this game, it's a game where you make a bracelet and you put your phone in it and you open a website, and that website is gonna count up if you make any
Detect your movement.
Detective movement. That would be a nice name. And then you're trying to take these tiles faster. So you're trying to be fast, but you can't be fast, and then you will get points or none of them. So that's the game. It's a great one.
That is the game.
Next up, we're gonna have, this is like, and we know a weird one. We just like to include all of them, even though these are once and done.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, boom.
Boom.
Like this is the third one. I know there's like 5 or 6 of them now. I'm not gonna get more.
No, it was a nice activity, and the first one had a really cool story.
Yes.
The 2 others that we played, okay, that was the thing.
Yes. Do you have any desire to play, like, get more of these?
No, I don't.
No, so this is not going to be one that we are going to play again. Next up, we have another no-drawing game.
9 tiles, almost upside down
Yes.
as well.
I think
9 tiles extreme.
This one you might remember. This is like, it shouldn't be here, but we just played it like 3 months ago, I think. But we played it again now because it was a fun game. So are you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, boom! You're keeping it?
Yes, I think I kept it last time too, because this is a game that if I'm going to play a stress game with you, I will play this because it's so short and I'm finished with it so quickly.
Yes, and you can also get a few points.
I won one time.
Oh, you did. Not good, but it's a very quick 5-minute game. 9 tiles, trying to put them in order either by color or symbols.
Shape or colors.
Yes. A really nice game.
Oh, the key pile is over there.
I don't know why you took it from me.
I thought I was keeping things here.
Next up is another kind of escape room thing. This is Unfold. The new kind of escape room game from, it is an escape room game, from Alley Cat Games. This is one where you are, basically the whole game is in here. And you're just unfolding it more and more and more to get to the different puzzles. Really love the concept. Let's do the paddle.
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Boom. It's kind of weird to choose
we're not
this.
going to play it again, so this is kind of a cheat having it on Keep or Cull. But we want to talk about it.
It's replayable, so we can now gift it to somebody and they can play it. And we played with 4, which was too many people.
Yes.
2 people, and then I was kind of, the experience for me ended up being less fun because I was kind of stressed out that not everybody had anything to do. We have one more. We're going to play that with 2 people. But this was kind of, for me, it had a bit too much to read.
Yeah, it is because you're folding everything out
Yes.
and not like cards, like for example, Unlock. You can't spread it out so everyone can see properly. You have to sit like and this little space is what we're focusing on right now. And it was a linear, of course. You can't have an unlinear game this way. I'm fine with that. But also then it's only one puzzle to work on at the time. So yeah, 2 people or one played solo. That is also perfect. But more, I think that people are going to have a hard time seeing and caring about the puzzles.
I enjoyed, like, some of the puzzles were fine, some were not that interesting, but I'm looking forward to play the other one as well to see how that one is. But that is a Cull on the Cull Pie. Next up.
Hey yo!
Hey yo! Another Oink game. 3 Oink games in one video. 1, 2, 3. Boom!
It's another keep from the both of us, and this is a card game with a beat. And it's literal, you have to take it out.
And I probably did this last time as well.
I think it's so cool with a little cool creative thing that Oink Games does. With a little top hat. I don't know why it's a top hat.
It's a button.
But you're cooperating to make a song, basically. And what you're doing is that you're playing cards and you have to do it exactly on the beat.
Yes.
So you want to play the cards in the best way possible, but not skipping a beat.
Yeah, really a fun one. You're going to even play it with up to 10 people. Playing it as a battle. So two teams.
A rap battle.
A rap battle. Next up, we have Roll Camera, the filmmaking board game. This was one that I was very interested in because it's a film theme. I really love the theme. And I was less interested in it because
of the lid.
No, that is awesome. That's actually one of the coolest things ever.
It's super cool.
Because it's a co-op game.
Yeah.
But now we got to play 4 players. Let's do the thing.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Boom.
It's a double Cull. I really like the theme of this game. And I thought it had some really clever things to it. I think that it felt thematic in the way that the things that you do and the what do you call it, the order that you had to do things in.
Yeah.
I already, after one play of it, see that, okay, we could have done this and this differently to be better at it. But you have, as in all co-op games in this genre, you have some luck that you have to manage, and yeah, we're not going to play it, basically.
No, but I'm happy to have played it.
Yeah,
I
I
enjoyed the
agree.
theme a lot. I enjoyed the gameplay. Just like I'm never gonna choose it. And the more cooperative games I play, which isn't campaign, which isn't escape room kind of puzzle games, and legacy games, I just again and again I get that feeling. Okay, this is just it isn't for me, and that is fine. So that is another call.
Yep.
Next up is a game on your side, a classic game. Furnace. This time with the expansion Interbellum, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Boom.
It's a Cull from me.
What is going on?
Yeah, I tried to cull it the last time.
I don't know who you are anymore.
Well, I like
This is weird. It's so weird that you don't like this because everything in this game
like it.
should be to your liking.
Yeah, I do like it. I cull a lot of games that I don't like.
Yes.
But
Yeah, that's true. You cull a lot of games you don't like. That's
I
correct.
do like as well. I like Furnace, and I think it was fun to play it with an expansion. I think the expansion added some nice things, a little tweaks, but still keeping the core game just how I like my expansions to be. But I don't know if I like expansions wise. I'm talking about the expansion now. I don't think that the expansion makes it more keepable for me. It if you really like Furnace, get the expansion. But I think that the game was really fine without it. It is an auction game, but I think it's an auction game that is really cool. I don't dislike the auction that I really do in other types of games, because if I go in and I don't win it, then I get like compensated, and sometimes that is your main strategy for that card as well. I don't know why I do know why I'm not keeping it. I like it, but I will, when I look at it, I would rather play the other games that we have here than play this one.
But in this category, like, it should be about an hour, 30 to 60 minutes.
Yeah,
like a lot of like a really
the
cool economic
thing. I don't know. It doesn't like.
It's kind of like it's interesting. It's okay, of course. It's okay.
It's a complete. It's nothing wrong with the game.
It just fascinates me because like it has that puzzle that you usually like.
Yeah.
Of the conversion, it has the interaction of the auction, but you don't really always want to win.
I know what it is now.
Okay.
I lost terribly.
Oh yes, loser. I love this game. I would love to play it way more than I do, which is almost never. And of course, when you don't like it so much.
Yeah, no, we can keep it.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it because it's a fantastic game.
I'm happy to play it. If it was just up to me, I wouldn't miss it in the collection either.
Okay, next up we're gonna have a oldie, Las
goldie.
Vegas. This is a really good run game. We had this for so long. This is a 2013. This is like the Scandinavian edition of it. The Alea Small Box number 8. A pure gambling game.
Auction game.
Yeah, but it's a gambling game. It's like it's an auction, but it's a gambling auction game. Are you ready for the paddle?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, boom.
Keep.
I was unsure.
I was also unsure.
But the thing is, it was double keep, and that it is just like, it's so easy to teach. It's so short. It's so much fun. You're trying to win, but winning, like, it's not a game where I take it super serious. I just enjoy my time gambling, trying to do things. It's mostly luck, but it's a lot of fun.
I agree. And I think the reason that I'm keeping it still is not because the best game in the world, but because it fills a gap in our collection that I don't have any other games that can fill this exact gap. And it's nice to have for the occasions that this game would be perfect for.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Forever Home.
This is a tile-laying puzzle game trying to solve these contracts, basically. Theme-wise, it's about rehoming dogs to their forever home. It's a cute little theme. So yeah, are you ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, boom.
It's a double Cull. I thought that the puzzle was interesting in this game because you have this spatial puzzle, and on your turn you can either take scoring cards or you can do multiple things. Dogs to place in this grid, and what you want to do is place dogs in a certain way so that you can play these scoring cards. And when you play them, you are rehoming some of the dogs that were in the formation. So you want to either play it like I did, score these cards like continuously. I don't know. Throughout the game and setting up for one and one pattern, or you can do as you did, which is like have multiple patterns on your board and just play 7 cards to end the game in one round.
I enjoyed it, but I'm not going to choose to play it again.
I agree.
Yeah, so that's why it's on the Cull pile. Next up, we're going to do another classical game, Cascadia. We really liked this year it came out.
Yes.
And now we play with the expansion. Are you ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, boom.
That's a double keep.
Double keeping all the way.
And it's also a forever keep for
I love
me.
This game.
This is like, I love tile laying games and I love puzzles, and this is such a clever way to have both the tile laying. It's a double tile laying kind of, because you want to match the territories and the terrains, but you also want to place the spaces for the different animals in a pattern that benefits the scoring of those animals. And there's much variability with the different scorings, and I really like the expansion as well.
It just adds a little bit to it, like some landmarks you can add as well as the animals. Getting like a little racing bit, a bit more interaction with that. Adds like almost no rules overhead. The first time the other 2 people played it with the expansion, they hadn't played the game before. A really great game. That one we're gonna keep, as you said, forever keep. It
was much heavier than I thought.
Next up, Maps of Mystara. It's very heavy because I'm so strong. Maps of Mystara is the next game. This is one where you are explorers on an island trying to map the island, but you're also kind of keeping in mind how the people who sent you to the island want the island to be. So you can kind of cheat a bit with the map you're making while you're exploring and trying to make the map as correct as possible, but also trying to make it work in the people that sent you's goals. So now, the paddle. 1, 2, 3, boom.
Oh, I was so unsure about this. I've chosen Cull, you've chosen Keep.
Keep.
But I was so on the fence with the keeping.
Yes.
So I'm very happy to keep this game.
I don't know if this is going to be a forever keep, but it's going to be one I want to play a few more times.
Yes.
I really enjoyed it. It's quick. It has some, it has interaction. It can be a little bit mean, but not in that take that way. But I really enjoyed it, and I'm going to be happy to have it.
Yes.
So I want to play it again. Next up is gonna be the oldest game on this pile. Maybe I'm guessing. I'm trying to look for the year here, but I'm guessing that Las Vegas is older.
No, I think this actually is no.
Yes,
Wait.
but anyways, this is Takenoko. We hadn't
I
played
want to
it.
check now.
You can't see it. We hadn't played it in 8 years. And now we have played it, and I'm just keeping this going until Sunniva is ready to do the
doesn't
paddle.
say.
No, it might say anything that's destroyed over here.
Yeah, it
but
might.
now, let's do the paddle. Are
Yes.
you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, boom!
It's a color from me and a keep from you. Oh yeah, because
I changed your call.
I've been waiting so long to play this game. This has been like that I wanted to play for such a long time. It's been in our collection, and when we started playing games and got this in our collection, we got it pretty early. I remember.
It's true, yeah.
I really liked it, and I still do. This is one of the games that I brought with me to when I lived in Kongsberg and was studying there, because it is so easy to get to the table and it's so easy to play. I still think it's a solid game. But when we played it now, I felt like, okay, but I'm done with it. Because I rolled a bunch of bad weather that I didn't want to have. And I got some scoring cards that was very hard to manage.
So you didn't win. That's why you're calling it.
Well, I felt like I'm done with it, kind of.
That's completely. I really enjoyed my time playing it again. That was really fun. But as I said, it's 8 years since we played it. When we get the chance to play again, I'm not gonna keep this one, and it's not one I have to keep for nostalgia. I just saw that's why I looked around the box. Look at this nice green leaf. Look at this nice green leaf.
Wait, is it a difference?
Yes, this has been in the sun.
Oh!
Yes, very much been sun faded. Takenoko, a fine game, but I'm not gonna miss it in the collection.
Yes.
Is it me or you now?
I don't know.
I think it's you.
I have 2 left.
Yeah, you got 2 left. Yeah, it's you. Let's go.
Oh, let's see.
Next up, we have Florence,
Florence.
which is a game with extravagant components.
And it is. It really is.
Is it extravagant? Is it like a big thing?
The big wagons.
Yes.
And
Are
the
they extravagant?
very weird formed meeples.
Yes.
They are extravagant.
This is like the third one in the Brain Crack trilogy. Ragusa we enjoyed but didn't keep. Then we had Venice, which we didn't like that much. We liked things about it, but the components made it unplayable.
Yeah.
And then Florence is this one, so let's do the thing.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, boom!
Keep from me, Cull from you.
What
Yes.
is going on?
I'm changing my mind. I'm taking a Johannes and flipping it to a Cull. Well, I just thought it had some cool ideas in it, but I realize now that we have many games with cool ideas.
No, I enjoyed it, but I don't need to play it again.
Well, yeah, I thought it says like 1 to 5 players, 20 minutes per player. I don't know how much.
I think it was pretty correct. Like we played 4 people.
But I think because it's a real majority kind of game, but you want to at all times like plan ahead because the scoring is changing. So you want to be either strategical and think about like long-term planning, or thinking about just like the next scoring right here, right now. And I thought it had some really cool things to it. But I agree, we don't need to keep it. My biggest issue with the game is that we ran out of cards. And then when people were getting cards is pretty good in this game because it gives you bonuses that you want to have. You didn't get cards, and that was annoying because I wanted cards.
It was a fine one. I'm happy that we got to play it. Next up, we're gonna have another classic, Bonfire. One of the few, we played like a lot of Steppenfeld games very early in the Keeper Cull.
Yes.
And this one was one we didn't play for some reason. Now we finally played it. That's a cool story. Now we're gonna do the thing. Yes. 1, 2, 3, boom!
It's a double keep.
Yes.
I think Bonfire is an excellent game, and
Thumbs up.
it was really fun playing it again. I have no complaints about it.
I love it. It's a fantastic game. If you are interested in seeing like an updated top 10 of Steppenfeld games, let us know. We might do that. We also have like all the other things. Maybe we should actually list down the things we want to do and do them. Next up is Yokohama, another classic. This is very happy. We had a friend who sold the deluxeified version, so we got that and we got rid of our other version because this is super beautiful. I love this edition, and now we've played it. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3. Boom!
It's a double key.
Yes.
This is a really solid Euro game. It's so puzzly and fun as you talked about. It reminds me a little of
Istanbul.
Not the same thing, but you want to reposition.
That was in another video, just so you know.
Yes.
So I was referring to another video.
Yes. You could have said it to me off screen also, and that would be viable. We live together, so we talk about stuff.
But you might have seen the Game of the Month video last week where we spoke about this, basically.
And I think that like placing your meeples and trying to move them most efficiently, it makes my brain happy.
Yeah, and also this product is not a toy.
Oh, it says
it's not intended for use by persons 13 years of age or younger.
Okay.
Because if you are 13 or younger, you can only play with toys.
Then I can just cull it, because that is why I planned it to
you're
use it on.
Only 10-year-olds. Next up, which is the last game and also very heavy, is Age of Rome. This is one we saw at Spiel. We didn't pick it up, but the publisher sent us a copy. It's super beautiful. Like the components and like production values are so very nice. And now we're going to do the paddle. Mm-hmm. Are you ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, boom.
It's a cull from me, a keep from Johannes. I was also on the fence with this one. First off, it's so beautiful.
Yes.
Like, the production is mind-blowingly beautiful. Like the acrylic pieces that you lay on, and then you can kind of cover up what's underneath, and then you switch it out when you upgrade buildings, and the thing that you turn around.
The board.
Around. Yes, the board. Super cool. What did you like about the game?
I enjoyed most of the things. Like, it has a bit of luck in some parts that are very different. I actually enjoy the fact that you don't know really, because the board is turning, and that also changes the star player, so you don't really know who's going to be the star player, but you know that around which board you're going to get, because you only get to play in the quadrant in front of you, so you can kind of plan, okay, so next round I know I'm going to get these buildings, okay, then it's important for me to build this building now, and all of these different ways that you are interacting in this game. There is some take that. It actually didn't bother me, because most of the time you saw it coming, because you know somebody had a possibility, you know it's going to get to you, you know it's good for them to do it to you. So it didn't bother me too much in that. It might not be a forever keep, but it's one I want to play at least a couple more times before we get rid of it. That is kind of my thing.
I also like the way that they've done the take that elements, because it really benefits you to do that action regardless of the negative that the other player is receiving. The one thing that I didn't like about the game is that some actions, because this is a worker placement game, felt much more viable in the beginning of the game. It gave you like instant rewards other than the building up in the end. So it felt like some actions were better than the others in the beginning. And the thing that I did like is that you get more workers when you get points. And also then the marker for like the where you have to go to get the new workers are like descending. So it has a little catch-up mechanism that the player that comes later will easier get more dudes.
So it is going to be a keep for now, but we'll see what happens later. So those are going to be the games of this week.
So we played some good games.
We did. So we kept 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So only then
1, 2,
6
3,
culls.
4, 5, 6 culls.
Yeah, but 3 of them are very small. It's not too bad. So what is your best and worst experience of this bunch?
Let's see. Best. I have to look. I think my best experience was playing Bonfire again. That was really fun. Or Cascadia with the expansion was also really nice.
And the worst experience?
Worst experience. It has to be Echoes, not because it was bad, because that was the least fun. Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to agree on that, and I'm going to say something else than you. So I'm going to say Bonfire or Cascadia.
That is exactly the same.
I know, and maybe Yokohama. So if I had to say one, I think Bonfire is going to be like from me.
Cool.
So I couldn't say another one from you. So that's going to be the end.
Not the Ninja Catfoot.
No, that's also high up there because it's fantastic, but it's also silly. And that's going to be the end. If you are new here and you enjoy what we are doing on this channel, you can help us out in a big way by giving us a victory point.
And we get victory points when you click that subscribe button. You can also click the bell to get notifications every time we post a new video.
And that's going to be the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Johannes.
I'm Cinema.
And you've been watching Board Gaming Ramblings, and bye-bye.